What's up, guys? Philip at Trade Genius. Wanted to talk about the Bitcoin Lightning Network. Growth on that is really phenomenal, and so I wanted to talk about why that matters and how that would affect Bitcoin going forward. All right, guys, let's dive into this video.
Trade Genius.
Guys, really quickly, we got 4 days left on our specials that are going to run through Christmas, and then that's it. Price is going up next year, so if you've been thinking about joining us, now's the time. We've had a lot of positive feedback. End of year, people kind of give us some feedback, and we've had some tremendous growth stories. People taking advantage of the crypto signals, the binary record, which was really off the charts this year, and the ETF signals that Bob covers. There's a lot of value here. You can get for $349. That's for 12 months. Comparative to other services, that's just really reasonable. So feel free to click on any of those specials and join us. We'd look forward to seeing you in the room. All right, so let's take a look at the Bitcoin Lightning Network. So if you guys aren't familiar with it, this is basically a side chain that interoperates with the Bitcoin blockchain, but it facilitates really fast transaction, like almost instantaneous, and it requires a bunch of nodes to operate, much like the Bitcoin network. So basically what happens is that people will actually allocate Bitcoin to run basically their nodes to facilitate these transactions. So as you can see by this chart here, this is the growth of Bitcoin Lightning Network. So we've hit 500 coins over here. So that you could run really large transactions now through that. And again, the transactions are extremely fast. We talked about the Tim Draper organization that is also tying into the Lightning Network. And so this is going to be, again, I think one of those situations where what I'm pointing out to you guys is that you got to look at what's happening, not so much at the price when things are correcting, but what's happening when we start nearing Bitcoin bottoms. You know, what's going on with behind the scenes. And if you look at things like the price, right, the long-term price, what you see are these, we've marked off areas where we have these large pullbacks, right, that we've talked about before. So always whenever we see these 80 percentile pullbacks like we have here, you know, obviously those are your kind of like your value areas historically with Bitcoin. What's different about this time period is just the sheer amount of tech and activity and payment processing and investment funding and institutional grade type products like Bakkt and Fidelity that are coming online is nothing like what we saw previously. And you're going to see now, you know, back when we had our last big pullback, 86%, that was, you know, 2014. You had Coinbase coming online. You know, the space, the tech, it just wasn't anywhere near the pace that it is now or the expanse that it is now. So, you know, don't forget that, you know, these cycles are normal with Bitcoin. But, you know, as we approach, these vertical lines are having events that we've talked about, guys. And, you know, as you can see, you know, and we'll talk about price action in the upcoming video where we talk about kind of the week ahead. But, you know, this is just statistically, this is kind of the zones that we look for, right? When you're looking for like long-term type accumulation or long-term positioning for Bitcoin. If you haven't gotten into Bitcoin yet, you know, this is kind of this is basically like the areas that you start looking for. So again, guys, I'm pointing out this stuff like Lightning and stuff like that because don't lose sight of kind of the bigger timeline horizon here. When we've got, you know, this is the kind of stuff where people are saying, well, Bitcoin can't scale, but they're solving this problem, right? Bitcoin can scale, can provide instantaneous payments, and now with Lightning Network approaching this 500 Bitcoin capacity, you could accept a payment just about at 500 BTC, 496.49 to be exact. So. And that's just the growth rate is looking to continue. So anyway, guys, I thought I would point that out. Again, appreciate you guys watching our videos. And if you like what you see, please hit like and subscribe. If you're on mobile, ring that bell, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, guys, take care. Bye.
Trade Genius.